It turns out that no, everybody has been saying, yeah, Zwane must go. Nami, I even said that Zwane must go. Please, please, Nabi and his technical team, blah, blah, blah. Walele. This is gonna be a co-coaching situation, and Nabi does not have a problem with that. That is exactly what we're about to talk about in this video, provided that you're interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those nice things, guys? You need to do all of those nice things because, I mean, doing them, it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. Yay! Zwane! We don't want Zwane next to Kaiser Chiefs. You know what? Journalists sometimes could be the end of us. I'm telling you. These journalists sometimes, they will be the end of us. Like, we were told how much, at first, they said that, no, actually, Zwane, Kaiser Chiefs are not, no. At first, in fact, they said that Kaiser Chiefs wanted to hire an assistant coach that is experienced. That's the condition that they gave it to Zwane to say, we will hire an assistant coach that is more experienced than you. So while we were talking about that, boom, we were told, no, actually, Kaizer Chiefs wants to replace Zwane. So yes, we saw that Nabi does not want Zwane next to him. While we were listening to that, a lot of things were coming out. Boom! After that, we were told, no, actually, Nabi is in the country. At some point, he was said to be Mhlanga. At some point, he was said to be Etembisa. That was Nabi. We were told all of those things. And then, you know what happened? Boom! We were told, no. Actually, Nabi is not in the country. Nabi went back to his country, Tunisia, and he switched off his phone. He is on holiday. He does not want to talk to people. Then the people that are negotiating is his agent together with his son. Those are the people that are busy negotiating Nabi's deal to Kaizer Chiefs. Okay, while we were there, you know what? We kept you cultivated and we kept you informed about the situation. Boom! It turns out that Nabi says, no, Vele, I'm not in South Africa. I've never been in South Africa. You know what? Prior to that, we were told again that yes, Kaizer Chiefs even bought a ticket that Nabi should fly to South Africa, but Nabi refused that. Nabi says that in his statement that no, actually, this is what is happening. Nabi says, no, there is a conversation between me and Kaizer Chiefs. That's the first point of departure. But the conversation is being handled by my representative. That's what Nabi says. When he was asked, what is it holding the negotiations between you and Kaizer Chiefs, he said that I'm not at liberty to divulge such information. I'm not at liberty to divulge such. It is between me and Kaizer Chiefs. Okay. While we were there thinking about that, it turns out that no, actually, this is the truth. Kaizer Chiefs and Nabi, they are negotiating a deal of a co-coaching situation, not a deal of okay, why are you bringing this Zwane? No. It's a co-coaching setup. Nabi wants to bring certain members of his staff, but also, you know what, Zwane cannot just, if you're a co-coach, you cannot just work with strangers as well. So I think that's where the likes of Dylan Shepard will come in to say, okay, we can work with Nabi, can bring his team, but also now Zwane must have his own team. Coming together, they form a combination, right? Now, we just got this news. We're good to know, actually, this is going to be a co-coaching. It's not according to me, guys. It's according to ekickoff.com. This is what ekickoff.com has got to say. Amakosi are recently in negotiations with a former younger CS coach Nazardine Nabi. But according to an insider, the Tunisian arrival in Nigeria means no harm to Zwane. Listen carefully. Kickoff understand that Amakhosi looks set to retain the services of Zwane and wants two coaches to work together next season. Wow. And I know I was talking to somebody right now, and that person was saying, yeah. The co-coaching situation didn't work at Orlando Pirates and as well as Mamelodi Sundowns. So why will Kaizer Chiefs, in fact, before Mamelodi Sundowns, as well as Royal AM, why will Kaizer Chiefs do this co-coaching setup if it didn't work for Royal AM, Sundowns, and Orlando Pirates? Why are they trying with that? Maybe theirs is going to be a very different one. Maybe their co-coaching, it is going to be pretty much like more like a Sundowns, because even if Rulane Mokwena is a head coach, but you can kind of say it is more or less like a co-coaching at the end of the day, right? But nevertheless, let's continue. I'm going to show you something that you desperately need to hear about the situation, right? So the insider that was talking to kickoff.com, credit to kickoff.com, the insider that was talking to kickoff.com says Nabi is talking to Kaizer Chiefs, but nothing has been finalized yet. There is a big interest from the club, a source told kickoff.com. Nabi also wants to come Nabi also wants to come to coach Kaizer Chiefs, but nothing has been finalized yet. Arthur Zwane is not going anywhere there. Chiefs wants them to work together. They want them to they want them to be joint coaches or co-coaches. So far, Nabi doesn't have a problem with that. Nabi doesn't have a problem with working with local coach Arthur Zwane, a source revealed that. Now, I know a lot have been saying, yeah. Zwane this, Zwane that, Zwane this, Zwane that. Relax. Awehle mapapa. Awehle. Hey, I will tell you this. Hey, Zwane is going to sabotage you, Nabi. If Zwane comes near the team, he's going to sabotage you, Nabi. Nabi, he must bring his own people. Well, calm down. Relax. Guess what? From what we know, is that Nabi is going to be the coach at Kaizer Chiefs. Nabi himself wants to come and coach Kaizer Chiefs. Nabi himself, he's very interested to come and do the coaching thing at Kaizer Chiefs, right? But the Kaizer Chiefs, they are negotiating with how are we going to set up this co-coaching thing with you? So he doesn't have a problem working with Zwane. As opposed to, previously we were told, no sir, Nabi doesn't want to work with Zwane. Guys, if people do this. Okay, but okay. Ngiyazingishaya, guys. Ngiyazingishaya. People will say whatever. We are so disrespectful to us. Okay, I see Valeni. Some people get angry when we laugh on the video, guys. It means that we happy, no harm. Remember that when you are watching my video, you are detoxing somewhere, you have a stress, so you don't have to be, maybe it's lunch somewhere, you're watching my video during your lunch, you want something relaxing, come to my video, let's relax, talk things, but we can't be always no. That's not what we do in this channel now. We relax, but we talk facts. Now, in kickoff.com, they said the following. They said, remember, it's Arthur who knows the culture of the club. It's not true that Nabi will take Zwane's place. It's the club that needs to make a decision, not Nabi. They know what he wants. Nabi's salary is not a problem. Everything has been agreed, but a decision will be made anytime this week. Chiefs are happy about Coach Nabi. Now, I think I want to concur with the fact that the source here seems to be accurate. You know why? Because Nabi told us, good to know, guys. Actually, between me and Kaizer Chiefs, Nabi, 58 hours, we will know whether or not he's joining Kaizer Chiefs. And 58 hours, it's expiring Tuesday, which is today. So today, we are expecting to get the final decision as to Is Nabi gonna be the Kaizer Chiefs coach, or will look or not, right? And also, when they announce him as well, they will be announcing the situation to say, okay, Nabi is coming to Kaizer Chiefs. He's gonna be working with Soren, 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 so. Number two, which to me actually didn't make sense, that Kaizer Chiefs wants to do away with Zwane, but Zwane has started the preparation of the preseason with the senior team. It somehow there didn't make sense at all. And I was like, man, there's something that doesn't make sense here. How come Zwane is now in charge of the preseason? Because Nabi obviously hasn't signed a contract. So I was like, how come is that Zwane is in charge of the preseason? You know what I'm saying? How come he's in charge of the preseason, but he's leaving the club? Chiefs is in negotiation. Like, how are these players going to respect Zwane if he had to continue with the club after all these things? The club knows exactly that, no, man, this is them putting this whole thing in jeopardy. I just couldn't see how it was going to happen. Remember, let me give you a little bit of history here. Remember that Swallows FC once did something like that, where they took the coach, which was Brandon Tuta, to suspension in the hope that when he comes back, he was going to change things, but it damaged the trust between him and his players even further. He couldn't work. There was no cohesion in the team anymore because of things that were done by the club, which in return it damaged what they were trying to do. So I'm saying to you guys, you can't have a situation where you have Coach Zwane, right, who you want to do away with. Then you've got Nabi that will replace him. But then you've got Zwane to start the preseason because Nabi hasn't signed. And then let's say, for instance, Nabi doesn't sign. You know the damage that it will cause. These players will say, but if the management doesn't have a trust on you, why should we trust on you? To see the point. So even the way things are unfolding, it just tells you that, no, man, there's something wrong here, right? So, but if the news that says Zwane will be a co-coach will be a co-coach with Nabi, it makes perfect sense, judging from the situation that is unfolding at Kaizer Chiefs, right? Number two, if teams want to do away with the coach, they usually dismiss this coach and then negotiate with other coaches. Like recently we've seen with Amazulu, they did that. So I just don't understand this thing, Guti. How was it going to happen anyway? It was going to cause some damage. But in conclusion, I want to say to you guys, the co-coaching for me, I think it will work. You remember that Zwane once said to Guti, Ebona, as a team, they are looking at bringing in other coaches to help them. Zwane himself confessed that they are looking at bringing other coaches as well. When he was asked about a striker coach, remember that when he was asked about a striker coach, he said that yes, they are looking to bring in another coach. But I forgot these 2 points, guys. We need to talk about the footballing style Nabi, and then we need to talk about newspapers. But let's start with newspapers and then end with the footballing style Nabi. You know, I'm a journalist. Sometimes now they speculate a lot. I think it's about time we acknowledge that sometimes journalists, they just speculate and 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 speculate. I think we need to come to an agreement. We need to come to a realization that sometimes journalists speculate. Like I was showing you the loopholes in the story. Good, this is what they told us. This is what they told us. This is what they told us. So when you sit down, you're looking there, you're like, man, right? You're like, come on, guys. Something is not make sure here. What is it that you are telling me? What is it that you are not telling me? Because I need to hold on to one thing, right? But now there's quite a number of things that he's in the country, he's not in the country. You know what I'm saying? And then Kaizer Chiefs proved to us that Tina, we can keep our secret under wrap. They sold Ngezana and not even a single journalist knew about it. Not even a single journalist reported about Kaizer Chiefs negotiating a deal with an overseas team. Not even a single journalist. They were just proving to us that, we don't have to believe everything that is being said on the media about Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs can keep their secret and nobody can know, like Ngezana story. We didn't know. Did we know about Njabulo Blom? I don't think we knew as well. Because I think we only got to know when Njabulo Blom was sold. Good, Njabulo Blom has already been sold. Right? but there was never like this certainty. Look, there was never a situation where journalists spoke certainly with certainty about Unjabulo Blom going to America, to get a point. So I'm saying sometimes journalists speculate all in the name of sources, 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 sources. So we must be careful. Journalist would be the end of us here. But okay, let's talk about e-footballing style e-footballing style Zwane, the footballing style coach Nabi. I think there will be that cohesion. I see that. I saw Zwane trying to play more of it transactional football, right? And then by what look, judging from what I've heard about Nazardin Nabi, the Nazardin Nabi is a coach that is trying to look that can play, that can adjust his system, and it will suit the opponent. You know what I'm saying? But in the CAF Confederations Cup, he became more defensive, right? But in his league he was more attacking. You know what I'm saying? So it says that this is a coach that works with different combinations. It doesn't just sit with one combination and that's it, or that's it. No, he works with different types of combination. So he's got that. So when you look at what we needed, or what Kaizer Chiefs needed last season, they needed the most was how to defend. You know what I'm saying? They ended up being, I think, the third weakest defense in the DStv Premiership. The goals that they considered as well, right? So if you are building a team and you want to hasten that success, you then want to bring people with experience. But even if then, let's say if you didn't want to hasten the success, you would have allowed Zwane, you would have bought quality players for Zwane and allow him to build. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have assembled that team for you. He's got that capabilities, according to me. I still believe in 10-111 Atazwane, like I've been saying previously. Uguti Mena, I still believe in this coach. I am not the one saying no. He mustn't go. If the management decides, then it's okay. They've already decided. There's nothing I can do. I don't even have a single share in their business. So there's nothing much that I can say. But I'm just saying, Guti, I believe in Rulane Mukwena. I believe in Jose Rivera. I believe in Eric Tinkler, look, Roland Mokwena Sundowns, Jose Rivera Orlando Pirate, Eric Tinkler Captain City, John Maduka at Royal AM, Atazwane at Kaizer Chiefs. I believe in those coaches. Like, honestly speaking, I believe in those coaches. For me, I always expect them at any given time to surprise me. They've already proven that they've got that capability of having that element of surprise. So I always expect them to surprise me at any given time. Right? So I believe in 10-111 Zwane. The only thing that I may say, guys, we need to end it here, guys. I'll see you on the next video. My camera is giving me a little bit of problem. I'll see you on the next video. But until then, good people, please take care.